Welcome to the North Slope Borough Community Health Hour. This show is brought to you by the Health Department Prevention Team. After a brief hiatus, we are thrilled to be back and excited to share this time with you. Today will be a brief intro on what you can expect from the show. We'll share a little about who we are and how we've been serving our North Slope communities. The first official episode will air on Thursday, July 3rd at 10 a.m. right here on KBRW. Each week, KBRW will air a new episode on Thursdays at 10 a.m. We are currently working on getting the show up on different platforms, so in case you missed the show, would like to revisit it, or wish to share it with someone, there will hopefully be a place you can access it afterwards, and we will keep you updated on that. Our episodes will be divided into two categories. The first being health initiatives. We'll share relevant health information on specific topics such as bullying, diabetes, alcohol awareness, mental health issues, and more. The second topic will be community connections. We'll connect with community members across the slope and highlight their stories through heartfelt and inspiring conversations. Our hope is to empower you in your physical, mental, and emotional health, and to foster a deeper connection between the health department and our communities. Each episode will also include a simple mental health practice and a Q&A session afterwards. We are so excited to be here providing this service to you. Today, we'd like to reintroduce ourselves. We'll introduce our prevention team, share a little about who we are, and discuss some recent and upcoming projects we've been working on to meet our community health needs. So let's get started. The prevention team is a unit within the North Slope Borough Health and Social Services Department. Our mission is to protect, promote, and improve the health and well-being of all North Slope residents through culturally sensitive and culturally driven approaches. We envision a future where all residents have equitable access to public health resources and live healthy lives. We achieve this by creating health and wellness events and programming throughout our communities. Past initiatives have included anti-bullying campaigns, tobacco and vape prevention, suicide prevention, boys and girls night out events, and promoting healthy choices through basketball and mindfulness. Over the summer, our team, along with other North Slope entities, have been working on establishing community prevention coalitions in each village. The vision of these coalitions is to empower our villages to take the lead in building healthier, safer, and stronger communities rooted in our Inupiat values, traditions, and wisdom. This coalition isn't something being brought to the community. It's something being built with and by the community. We envision each village having a vibrant coalition made up of elders, youth, parents, health workers, teachers, tribal leaders, and everyday residents working together to prevent substance abuse, promote mental health, support our youth, uplift cultural healing and wellness practices, foster unity, safety, and hope for the next generation. This coalition will serve as a local hub for ideas, actions, and advocacy. It will be a space where your stories and experiences shape the direction of our prevention efforts. Every voice matters here, from those who carry traditional knowledge to those who are just beginning their journey. Throughout the month of June, we've traveled to Utkasuk, Wainwright, Point Lay, and Koktovik, holding our first coalition meetings. In partnership with Ilisagavik College and the North Slope Borough Mayor's Office, we've hosted Boys and Girls Night Out events in each village, featuring basketball clinics with homegrown Alaska athletes Kamaka Hepa, Lynette Hepa, and Sarah Wolgamuth. Sarah will be joining us for future village travel in July with Eskimo Ninja Warrior Nick Hansen. Now we'd like to spend some time introducing our prevention team, telling you a little about who we are and why we are passionate about the health field.
Hi, my name is Rachel Amavai, and I am the Prevention Program Manager for the North Slope Borough Health Department. I get to lead some awesome programs that support mental health, youth, and community wellness all across the North Slope. My passion for this work comes from my own lived experience. I know what it's like to live with unresolved trauma, and I also know what it's like to be able to receive resources and be on a path to healing. And so to be able to be a part of someone's healing journey is something that is very rewarding to me, and I look forward to being able to serve in that capacity. I would say that I hope to leave behind something that lasts, something that is sustainable, and I hope to lead programs that keep going strong no matter where life takes me. If what we build today truly can help tomorrow's generation thrive, I know we have done something right. I think, like a lot of people, I've come to Utgavik for financial stability. However, what's kept me here is the culture, the people, and just the sense of community that we've come to know. Being able to set my roots here with my family has been a true blessing. And so we're so glad to be here to be able to serve the people of the North Slope.
Hi, my name is Olivia Kim, and I am so grateful to have recently come on as a health educator for the North Slope Borough Health Department Prevention Program. Growing up here in Barrow, I watched and helped my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kim, work day in and day out to make sure our family and families across the slope were fed and taken care of. To this day, my mom still tells me how important it is to take care of the community that welcomed and took care of us. It means so much for me to be here today, back home, using a subject I'm so passionate about to give back to the place and people that shaped me. I'm very passionate about the intersection between mental, emotional, and physical health because it's something that I struggled with my entire life. As a young adult, I thought the only way to face these parts of myself was to run away. And so I spent over a decade traveling and trying to understand the root of my challenges. I learned a lot over this period, and I'm grateful that I get to use these lessons to support the health and wellness of our communities. I hope to empower our communities around all areas of health so that we can feel empowered and safe to speak, to learn, to act in the interest of not only our personal health, but the health of our communities as a whole. Because my firm belief is that the health of one is a reflection of the health of all, including our culture, our lands, and our spirits.
Hi everybody, my name is Maku Suisui. I am a health educator and I am so proud to be a part of the prevention crew. I grew up in Barrow. My grandparents are Margaret and Tom Opie. Their leadership and dedication to our community has always inspired me. Both of them left lasting impacts on Barrow that I strive to honor every day. So one of my favorite memories growing up in school was when guest speakers would come to our classroom to share their knowledge on different topics. I remember how exciting and fun it was when class got interrupted, and it left a big impression on me. I looked up to those local leaders and knew early on that I wanted to become someone like them. Now I have the opportunity to do just that, and I love what I do because of the youth I get to connect with, especially in the villages. Sharing knowledge, building relationships, and supporting young people across the slope brings me joy and gives me a purpose to wake up every day. My long-term goal is to continue to grow as a community member and soon to be leader and give back to the community in the same way my grandparents did. I hope to follow in their footsteps and create a healthier, stronger future for the North Slope. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christine Marie Nayakik, and I am a health educator. As a dedicated health educator with the North Slope Borough Health Department, I am deeply committed to community engagement and health promotion. My passion lies in being an active member of the prevention team, where I have the privilege of connecting directly with community members. This role allows me to share valuable resources, provide education, and foster meaningful relationships that empower individuals to make informed health choices. Being out in the community not only enhances awareness, but also strengthens the collective effort to improve public health outcomes.
Hello, I'm Jorans Nobleza. I grew up in Barrow and graduated from the high school year, and this summer I'm working as a health educator on the prevention team. While my long-term career goal is in clinical healthcare, I view this role as a great opportunity to gain first-hand experience in the public health field. As a health educator, I'm learning how health programs are developed and implemented at the community level, which is something that isn't always evident in clinical settings. What I've come to understand in my short time here, as well as the concepts that I've learned from school, is that many of the conditions that are treated in clinical settings are actually shaped by broader public health factors like access to housing, food, transportation, and other social determinants of health. This position helps me connect the dots between community health and clinical care and allows me to give back to a place that played such a big role in shaping who I am today.
Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. We are so excited to be working to support the health and wellness of our North Slope communities. As I mentioned earlier, our first official episode will air on Thursday, July 3rd at 10 a.m. on KBRW. In honor of Men's Mental Health Month, which is observed in June, we'll be sharing some information on this important topic, and we'll be airing 2 interviews we did with members of our community on their own relationship to mental health. We'll be ending today's show with a live Q&A. So if you're listening in, please call KBRW at 907-852-6300. Our future episodes will feature a pre-recorded Q&A. If you'd like to learn more about anything we discuss in our episodes, if there is a specific topic you'd like us to explore, if you'd like to nominate someone to come on as a guest, or if you'd like to come on as a guest yourself, if you have any general questions or comments you'd like to share, please reach out to me by email at olivia.kim@north-slope.org or by phone at 907-852-0344, extension 4116. Thank you once again, and with that, we'll open up the phones.